Welcome back to The Division 2. In this video I want to talk to you about an upcoming event called Ubisoft Forward. It's being held on July 12th. I don't know what time it's going to be, but I will be watching it. I'm hoping we hear info about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Watch Dogs Legion. I'm hoping and praying, although I highly doubt it, that we will find out more about Skull and Bones. There hasn't been talk of that for a long time now. But the main thing, the whole point of this video is to talk about the upcoming DLC for The Division 2. We have had talks about a new Dark Zone coming, we've had talks about skyscraper mode, and as far as I'm aware, we are not hearing anything at this event about a new Dark Zone. So the only thing I'm thinking is going to be related to is going to be that skyscraper mode. But you guys have read the title. I've put paid DLC. I've put a question mark, so I've questioned it. But my thoughts are they're going to release this skyscraper mode, possibly add in another couple of things to spice it up and make it look nice. And I strongly believe they're going to put a price tag on it because part of the marketing for the game when it first launched was the first year of content is going to be free. As soon as year 1 ended, you had all 3 of the episodes. We jumped into year 2 and the very first thing they did was release Warlords of New York. They actually still released that in the time of year 1. They released it about a week and a half to 2 weeks before year 2 began. But they released it and it had a £25 price tag. There has been a couple of discounts but nothing major. And we've pretty much not had anything else. We had the raid and that was free. But I believe they're not going to charge for something like the raid because there's already going to be a small amount of players playing it. If they went and charged money for the raid, then pretty much no one would play it besides the biggest fanboys, all the stream teams and stuff like that. Whereas this DLC, if it is skyscraper mode, there's a lot of people interested because it's PvE content. It's something new that a lot of the player base can get involved with. And I believe they're going to be cheeky with it because the seasons, they say that, seasons are free to participate in. There's just a premium track with extra cosmetics. That's a lie because you can't participate in the seasons unless you've made the purchase for Warlords of New York. And not only that, it's not just cosmetics. They've chucked in a couple of exotic caches to try and tempt people to fork out that extra £10. So they are trying everything within their power. They've got the legacy caches keep coming into the game and you can only get them with premium credits, so you have to buy them with real money. And obviously they're a business. Their goal is to make as much money as they possibly can. So I do believe even if it is £8, £5 or something, or maybe if they chuck a few extra things in, they can try and release it as a full-on expansion, and they'll be charging £15, £20 for it, or something like that. I really do not believe they are going to release another load of DLC for this game that's going to be free. Even if it is sold as free, there will be something tied in with it that will cost money. This is Ubisoft we are talking about. They have microtransactions and Ghost Recon Breakpoint to save time. You could, at the start of the game, literally go and buy skill points and all these upgrades to Mark II and Mark III weapons because it would, quote-unquote, save you time. But we know that they're just trying to put out things that people are going to be interested in to pretty much try and grab money. And not only that, now Ubisoft have taken a massive dive into the Battle Royale. They're releasing Hyperscape. I don't know if that's going to be free to play. I don't know what sort of microtransactions it's going to involve because if you take a look at Valorant, which isn't actually made by Ubisoft or published or whatever, they have skins in there that you can get for your weapons that are $70. They're £60 for a bundle of skins. The microtransactions are ridiculous, and if the Division 2 are not putting out too many microtransactions, they're going to try their hand at grabbing loads of money from selling expansions and DLC and stuff. But at the same time, I might be completely wrong. We might get this Ubisoft Forward event on July 12th and they might say, right, we have this new DLC coming, it's coming in 3 months' time, it's going to be completely free. They might not do anything to grab money, but I do strongly believe that's not going to be the case. Because of all the stuff, all the tactics and marketing strategies and stuff they've pulled out in the past. One, for example, was Warlords of New York. They paid top tier YouTubers and streamers and stuff, people that don't play the game, people that have never covered the game before. They paid them so that they would put videos out and do streams and stuff and put their opinions into it to try and entice people to make the purchase on Warlords. So they can be very, very sneaky. As I said, Warlords was supposed to be year 1 content. It was released still in that time frame of year 1, and at E3 2019 it was basically explained down to a T, described to a T exactly how Warlords is That's how episode 3 was described. So there's dodgy sort of tactics going on within the company. So it wouldn't surprise me if they do put a price tag on it. But I'm going to leave the video there. I want to know your thoughts and stuff in the comments. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.